Hi, how you doing? Justin here again for part 3 of our funk guitar series. What I'm going to do in this lesson is take you through some of the ways that you might use the chords and the rhythms that we've already looked at and how you might put them together to make up some little grooves. There's a few problems that you're going to encounter, so I'd like to kind of help you out and show you how you're going to get through those little hassles as you come to them. And I figured that learning some grooves might be a good way to do that. So the first pattern we're going to look at is kind of a James Brownie styly one. We're going to be using the 9th chord that we were using for all of the rhythm guitar to start off with. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be using the second funk pattern that we looked at for the first 2 beats, and then the third rhythm pattern for the third beat. Let me play it for you a couple of times really slow. So it's going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up. Okay, now that's the first pattern, so practice that through really slowly. Get used to the idea of adding that little finger on there for the 13th chord. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Now just at the end of that I started to do something else, which is going to be pattern 2 that I'm going to show you now, or groove 2, let's call it. And what we're after now is being able to hold that 13th chord for the 3/16 notes rather than actually hitting it every time. So the important thing to get used to here is the fact that your right hand is still not going to stop moving. That's really important. The right hand, or strumming hand, is going to be moving even though you're not touching the strings, just like you might have done with ties in your regular kind of chord strumming. In this one we're going to be doing with the clicks on everything except in beat 3, where we hold the 13th chord with a down, then we're going to lift the hand up, it's going to go back down, and then the up will go back to the 9, so it'll be down, up, down, up, down, up. That's just beat 3. So just listen to it now. I'll do it really slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, down, up, down, 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 up. Get up. That kind of groove. Again, make sure you practice these things really slowly. Don't try and rush up and do it really fast, because you'll probably make a whole heap of mistakes. Occasionally you might get a little bit of an extra chord on one of the strums you didn't want, or the chord will hang around for a bit longer than you meant to press the chord down for. That's okay, as long as it sounds good. So the trick on that one, keeping that right hand moving. Down, 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 up. Hopefully you can see that hand still keeps moving, even though I'm not playing anything. Down, sorry, I'll start that again. Down, 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 up, down, 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 up. It's a really important trick to get used to the idea that the hand, even though I'm teaching at the moment this solid 16th note strumming, like chicka 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 all the time, you don't actually have to hit the strings every time if you don't want. Sometimes it sounds a lot better not to. You might just have. That was the same pattern without any clicks at all. Hand still keeps moving though. If you just go, it'll never have the proper groove. You've got to get that hand going and stay going. Yeah? For this groove number 3, we're going to be using rhythm pattern 2, which was the one with just the chord played on the beat and the rest of the notes muted. This one. Now what we're going to do is suss out this how to move the chords while you're still doing the muted strumming. Because what you're going to find, most of you, when you change chords, you lift all your fingers off the strings. But if you're trying to strum continuously, especially if it's fast, if you lift your fingers off the strings, you get all of the open strings ringing out, which sounds really horrible. So what you have to learn to do is to be able to move from one chord to another while leaving your fingers touching the strings all the time, so they never leave. Kind of sounds easy, but once you start doing it, you'll find that your fingers can quite easily get tied into knots. It's not that difficult if you do it slowly and work on trying to make sure that the muted click noises are always there and that you don't let any of those open strings get out. So what we're going to be doing for this one is doing the first ninth chord that I showed you, which was the one with the 2 outside E strings muted, and going to the 7th chord, which is part of a C shape. Now I'm going to do a little close-up of this so you can see exactly how my hand's working and how it's touching the strings all the time. But the idea will just be going change 9, 9, 7, 7, 9, 9, 7, 7, 9, 9, 7. Fairly straightforward. Let me do a little close-up so you can see the way my hand has to move around but still remaining in contact with the strings. Here we are with our 9th chord shape, the one we're using the little finger as well, and we play that once, then we got all of these mutes where the fingers have to move around to our 7. So doing it in really slow motion. It's quite tricky, you're just letting them kind of glide around. They're in contact with the strings though all the time. If I do it at normal speed now. Quite tricky to get those fingers to stay on the strings all the time, but it just takes a bit of practice. I'm just going to show you one more really quickly to finish off with, which is using nearly all of the chords that we've done so far in one little groove. So what we're going to be doing is going to be doing E7, E9 with the little finger, E7, E13 to E9. Now the pattern is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 2, 3, 4, 7, 2, 3, 4 is going to be an upstroke with the 13. Then you're going to have one muted down strum and then an up, which will be the beat 2, 16th note 2 of beat 4. This is going to be on the website with little markings there, like a tab kind of system for you to see exactly what's going on. Sounds like. Let me give you a quick close-up of that. It's going to be going 7, 9, 7, 13, 9, 7. I know that last one is a little bit tricky. You'll have to check the website for a proper tab on that because I'm running out of time for this lesson. So I hope that's given you a bit of an insight into how to use those chords and stuff that we've done so far. I'll be doing the more advanced lessons very soon. I've run out of time today, but I will get onto them as soon as possible. And hopefully you'll be funking your butt off. Have a good one, dudes. Take care of yourselves. Funk out. See you soon. Bye-bye.